We're in today with the ATI Radeon X600 XT. This is a 2004 video card with 256 megabytes of VRAM, not 128 megabytes DDR. It's got 398 megahertz on the core clock, 250 megahertz on the memory clock, 128 bits bus width, DirectX 9 support, and today we're gonna pair it up with this Intel Core 2 Extreme QX 6850 with 4 cores and 4 threads. This is actually a very interesting video card, but the driver here tells me that I got X300, X550 and X1050. The video card on the catalyst is telling me that I have the right memory, but this is the funny part. This is hyper memory. This is like the shared version of Nvidia with turbo cache, if it makes any sense. Hyper memory. So I think GPU-Z managed to put the right quantity, but every single commercial you will see for this video card will say 256 megabytes of VRAM hyper memory, but it's not, it's shared memory. I think it's shared memory. I don't know. It's a very interesting video card to play and to have in the library, and I think the best thing we can do for this is to just jump in a couple of games and see how it holds. Let's go. Let's start with Underground 2. This is the most generic game that I want to play on a video card like this. I have a specific resolution today that is 640 with medium details. This is the best I can do here. On FPS monitor, it doesn't show me too many things. I try to put a couple of things to show like core load and stuff, but because of the driver, I don't have a lot of things, you know. FPS, wattage from the whole computer, and I would say thank you, you know, because that is the most important thing. If it gives me the FPS, I don't care about the rest. 172 watts consumption, so it's beasting up this computer with this video card. The moment you get 100 FPS, the whole computer is gonna reach the wattage on maximum. It's good to see this video card behaving like this. You know why? Because my friend Paul said you cannot play only Mario with this video card. Look at this Underground, is beautiful. This is the game that needs to be put on a video card like this. This is the right game for an old video card like this. Oh, this is gonna be a fantastic experience. I got 640 with ultra details in Doom. Yes, so 1.2 gig of system RAM utilized here. You can actually see the 61 degrees on the CPU. That's the only thing I can show you here in this case. The CPU load, nearly 60 FPS. It varies between 40-30 FPS with 60 FPS, but that is a hint that the video card is at the end with the load. You know, I'm 100% sure that the core of the video card is at maximum, and in this case with 168 watts consumption, I know that the video card and the system, it's on 100% load. You know, I mean the CPU is not, because it shows me 50% load, but yeah, it's cool. You know, this video card with 640, it's meant to be on high quality. Now if you want to trade them, you can do it. You know, you can put medium to maybe 1024 or higher resolution, or low details with even higher resolution, but that depends on you. You know, I just wanted to put as many details as possible in the game in order to see how it's holding. There are some spikes here and there. You can see 23 ms, but all in all, the performance here is adequate. You know, 40-50 fps, it's not that bad, you know, considering how many quality I have here. I mean, yeah, it's good. You know, this is a decent performance from a video card that doesn't have any external power supply. It doesn't have a fan. I put a fan on it because I want the video card cool. I don't want to break it, you know. If I have it, I want to keep it, you know, so hence why I put a fan in the back, but I can show you the temperature. You know, maybe one day they will make a webcam with thermal image. I will put one there and I will show you the video card how it's heating up. This is one of those games that needs to be added on your old list with this video card. You can actually see I put on 1280 by 1024 in order to put any stress on the video card or the system itself. It's working adequate here. I remember playing this with a couple of video cards that didn't have any support for it. They had crashes, drivers were not good, you know. I just wanted to see if this old gem is working with this video card, and is doing a fantastic job based on the wattage, because I've seen this video card and this computer running with 100 and nearly 70 watts consumption. In this case with minus 15 watts, I will say the video card it's not fully stressed in this situation. Even though I put everything on maximum, I think maybe there is a small chance it's running with software mode because of this yellow overlay that I got from MS Afterburner. I remember that even with this yellow font, in some games it's working with directory there. So I'm not very sure until I see some VRAM utilization, but in this case it doesn't show me because of the drivers. Hence why I'm skeptical. So 50-50 if I have only software mode or directed acceleration. I don't know. Leave a comment in the chat and tell me if this game is running with directed or software mode. I can't believe that in Fable I managed to put high details with 640 and I got 74 FPS. I mean, you can actually see the details in the game and the resolution, it's super small, but I nearly got 170 watts consumption, some 160, 168. It keeps going up and down, and this is actually a good performance overall from this computer and this video card. I'm not gonna lie, this is the type of experience I will expect from a video card like this. Look at this, it's running fantastic. It still holds a playable FPS in some situation. Whenever I'm moving around a populated area, you see that I get 60 FPS, and in some cases over 100 FPS. I like it. I like this idea of having this type of video card running like this all game. 750 megabytes of system RAM use, so a dual core CPU can actually hold this game properly. I like it. I like this game, how it's utilizing the CPU, even though it's only half of it. You can actually see I got 40 FPS on average. This is a very universal performance that I get from this computer. It gives me a very nice indication based on the wattage. You managed to see in Fable that I got nearly 170 watts, but now with 149 I know that the video card is not on maximum, because this FPS that I get from this is the most generic FPS, because this is the limitation for the OS and this computer. I know this performance, and I think I have a chance to put more details or more on the resolution. Let's try. Almost there. You can actually see that if I move around, I think I'm gonna drop the FPS under 40. That's it. So this is the limit. What I've done, I put on 1024 with maximum details. You know, I want to see the quality here in the game to be as gorgeous as hell. You understand? It looks fantastic, but you can actually see it dropping to 30 FPS. So I'm guessing it's utilizing the VRAM, it's utilizing the core. Based on the FPS I got, based on the wattage that I'm consuming, I think this is a decent performance from this computer with this video card, you know? So this game managed to teach me that in between high details, I mean maximum details and low details, there is a good resolution for me with this video card. Hear me out. In this situation, I got maximum details, static light, and 800 by 600, only 24 FPS. It's not okay, you know. I'm using this video card at maximum. It's not that great, you know, the performance, but I have a lot of options in this case in order to make this game run properly. So from maximum details, I think I can put it to medium details, and we're gonna see how it's running with this video card. But I just wanted to show you the MS performance wattage, 160 watts with maximum details with 30 FPS. On medium details, I got between 40 and 50 FPS. You can actually see that the performance is getting better and better. I think on this resolution, I have to go to low details or minimal details in order to get 60 FPS and distress the video card. Yeah, I get the right FPS, you know, but even the system RAM, it's 1.4 gig of system RAM use. The CPU, it's an overkill for this game, so you can actually see that only one core it's doing something here. The quality, it's not bad, you know. You can actually see yeah, it's medium details, but with this type of resolution, I was expecting more details. I wanted to start the game. I tried to put different type of resolution settings, and it blue screen like bananas, you know. But after getting back in the operating system, 112 megabytes of VRAM. Already restart the computer so many times, you know, installing multiple drivers, testing, you know. I try to do as many permutations as possible with this computer in order to see if I get the right performance. Nothing. It all shows the same thing. No code load, no memory, no nothing. Both of the drivers doing full cleans, nothing. You understand? But the last driver that I put, it was from AMD. Website. I gave it a restart everything. I started trying to set up, nothing showed up. Now it blue screen when I try to start Mafia, and it shows me 112 megabytes of VRAM. So yes, let's take a drive and see how it's performed. See the corners of the building? 2 shades of texture. Ah, la, 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 la. 60 FPS. I got the lowest resolution because I wanted to put as many details as possible, you know, go into the menu and enable depth, color, highest, cutscenes, high quality. Everything is turned on theoretically. Uncompressed quality, because when you put compressed, it's gonna go on low mode, low quality, and it's not okay. In this case, with this resolution, you can actually see I got 63 FPS, 114 megabytes of VRAM. So I think this is it, you know, this is the game, you know. Hyper memory is exactly that, turbo cache, you know. I remember playing with 6200 and we had similar performance. It's using from the system if it's needing more, if the GPU needs more VRAM utilization. So if the video card is needed, in this case, I think the video card is going to take from the system. So system, I got only 800 megabytes of VRAM, but performance wise is good, you know. There is no problem on the system. The CPU is badly utilized. You can actually see the cores are like badly alive in this case, almost dead, but overall performance is great. This is the right way to do it, you know. I like this. I wanted to say I know a game that knows how to utilize the VRAM. In this case, you can actually see Harry Potter with 128 megabytes of VRAM. Does it take more? I don't know. You have to take a ride and see how it's running with this video card. If it stays on 128, that means this is the maximum. And let's face it, maybe it's utilizing more system RAM, you know, as a hyper memory, you know, from the system, maybe, but the load on the system RAM is going to be shown in system RAM, not in VRAM utilization, you know. It's not gonna add more than 128 megabytes of VRAM, but it's going to load up the system RAM. So instead of actually having 600 megabytes of system RAM utilized in this case, because that's how much, let's say, I have in the game with a video card similar to this, now I got 700 with 100 megabytes more, you know, on the system RAM. And that's where it's dumping the load instead of on the VRAM, because 100% sure, based on the quality, look, ray tracing here. Quality. In this case, you can see that it doesn't go higher than this, you know, so it shouldn't go higher in the VRAM if this is the amount of VRAM it's got, you know, but if it needs more with hyper memory, I'm 100% sure it's gonna put it in the system RAM. All of the cores are doing something, seriously, and I like it. This is the right game to be played on a video card like this, and the system and the CPU and the video card, everybody is doing the right thing here in this case. You know how is this video card for me? It's like a test. It's like a high-end level test. If I can make this video card run, I can make a lot of video cards run properly. So I don't have nothing to complain about this, because it's just a level up for me in the benchmark department. You know, if you're interested on utilizing a video card like this, you need to understand you need an old operating system, old drivers, old games and stuff like that in order to benefit from this video card, because it's not new, it doesn't have a lot of performance, but the overall performance can be great if you lower the years. That's it. You can do a lot of things with an old video card like this, but the overall performance, I will say it's kind of decent. Seriously, I like it. I like this idea of this video card. So in a situation like this, I will recommend it, but if you're not interested on using this video card with old machine, it's not worth it, because there's a lot of video cards that can actually do much better. I like the video card, and if you're interested on having an old machine, I think this is a very good solution. If not, leave it on the side, because yeah, it's not worth it. They are cheap and it has a lot of good options when it comes to a retro machine. That's it. If you have any suggestion for this video card or for the system, leave a comment and I will see you very soon.